This is a double action revolver. When the trigger is pressed, it's going to cock the hammer and release by itself. As soon as the trigger is pressed, the trigger pushes the hammer startup, hence a hammer starts to cock. Once the hammer starts to cock, it pulls the hammer startup and the trigger pushes the bottom rebound lever, which starts to compress the spring. At the same time, the trigger pushes the bolt down to allow the cylinder to rotate freely. And on the other side, the trigger again pushes the hand engaged with the ratchet to index the cylinder to the next chamber. When the bolt and the trigger slip off from the apex, it goes to the next cylinder pocket, and as soon as the trigger and the hammer disengage, this bolt locks the next cylinder pocket. Simultaneously, the trigger places the transfer bar just behind the firing pin, and when the hammer is released, it strikes the transfer bar, which hits the firing pin, causing it to strike the bullet primer. After the firing pin struck the primer, it burned the explosive inside the bullet cell and the bullet came out of the gun barrel. So now when the trigger is released, the spring again pushes the rebound lever down and places the trigger in its initial position. To use this revolver as a single action, first the hammer needs to be pulled back, which causes the trigger to rest at the shear surface of the hammer. And when the trigger is released, it hits the transfer bar. Now, to eject the empty shell cases, the cylinder latch needs to be pulled back, which again pulls the inside latch pin, and only then the cylinder can swivel out of the body. Pushing the ejector rod forces the shell to empty from the cylinder.